What's up, everyone? Today we're diving into the weirdest, most unbelievable rural towns in Arkansas. Think you know weird? You have no idea. These towns have names and stories you won't believe are real. I've spent months tracking them down, and trust me, the last one will blow your mind. So, stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. Let's do this. First up, Toadsuck, Arkansas. If you're driving through the heart of the state, you might do a double take when you see the sign. It's not every day you stumble across a place with a name that sounds like a punchline to a joke. Yes, that's a real place. And no, the locals aren't tired of the questions, they've heard them all, and they love to tell the story. The name comes from a wild legend. Back in the steamboat days, crews would stop here along the Arkansas River, hang out at the local tavern, and suck on the bottle until they swelled up like toads. Whether it's true or not, the story has stuck around for generations, giving the town its unforgettable name. The town doesn't just accept the name, they celebrate it. It's become a point of pride, a badge of honor, and a reason to throw one of the wildest parties in Arkansas. Every year they host Toadsuck Daze, one of the biggest free festivals in the state. People come from all over, drawn by the quirky name and the promise of a good time. The highlight? World Championship toad races. It's exactly what it sounds like. Dozens of toads, lined up and ready to hop their way to glory. People bring their own toads, or rent one, racing them for prizes and bragging rights. Kids and adults alike get in on the action, cheering for their chosen amphibian. The energy is pure chaos and pure fun. There's laughter, shouts, and the kind of excitement you only find at a small-town festival where everyone's in on the joke. Imagine telling your friends you're off to Toadsuck for the weekend to watch toad races. It's the kind of story you'll be repeating for years. The whole community is proud of their quirky name and the festival that comes with it. It's a chance for everyone to come together, show off their town, and welcome visitors with open arms. Carnival rides, concerts, food vendors, and, of course, the main event, toad racing. There's something for everyone, whether you're a thrill seeker, a foodie, or just here for the spectacle. The competition is fierce. There are strategies, custom toad carriers, and plenty of trash talk. Some folks even swear by secret training routines for their toads. I met a guy who's been racing for over 20 years. He's already planning his comeback, convinced this is the year his toad will finally take the crown. Toadsuck is more than a funny name. It's a legendary celebration of weirdness. It's a place where the unusual is embraced and everyone's invited to join the fun. And this is just our first stop. There are plenty more oddball towns waiting to be discovered. The towns only get stranger from here. If you thought Toadsuck was wild, just wait. Ready for the next one? Let's go. Cut to next town. Next up, Flippin, Arkansas. A name that sounds like a punchline, but it's 100% real. Imagine giving your address. Yeah, I live in Flippin, Arkansas. The town sign alone is worth the trip. But Flippin is more than a funny name. It's a fishing mecca. Home to ranger boats, this small town is a giant in the world of bass fishing. The White River and Bull Shoals Lake nearby are legendary for anglers. The name? It's actually from a local settler, Thomas H. Flippin. Locals have heard every joke, and they love it. Shops sell "I've been to Flippin, Arkansas" shirts, and tourists can't get enough. The vibe is laid back, outdoorsy, and proud. Boats in every driveway, fishing in every conversation. The Ranger Boats factory is massive, shipping boats worldwide. Flippin proves you can't judge a town by its name. It's a tight-knit, hard-working community with a sense of humor. And yes, I'll be making Flippin jokes all day. On to the next town. Now we're in Possum Grape, Arkansas. Yes, Possum Grape. Two words you never thought you'd see together. It's a tiny, rural community, easy to miss, impossible to forget. The name. Early settlers found wild, bitter grapes everywhere, loved by local possums. So they called them Possum Grapes, and the name stuck. No big festivals, no main street, just a quirky name and a peaceful landscape. The charm here is in the simplicity. Possum Grape is a direct link to the past, a name born from the land itself. We found an old general store, once the heart of the community. For locals, it's just home. For the rest of us, it's a reminder that the weirdest places are often the most normal to those who live there. The landscape is beautiful, quiet, and you can almost picture possums munching on grapes. Possum Grape is proof that sometimes the name is the main attraction. No gimmicks needed. Let's keep going. The names only get stranger. Next, a town that's not an animal or a verb. It's a number. Welcome to 56 Arkansas. That's it. Just the number. When I saw it on the map, I thought it was a typo, but everything here is branded with 56. The origin, the local school district was number 56. So when it came time to name the post office, they just went with the number. It's so practical, it's weird. The mayor told us people from all over the world visit just for the name. People turning 56 come here to celebrate. The town sits in the beautiful Ozark Mountains, right by the Blanchard Springs Caverns. Local businesses have fun with the number, puns and jokes everywhere. The community embraces their odd identity. Growing up here, you'd always have a conversation starter. 56 proves you don't need a fancy name to stand out. Sometimes, a number is all you need. From a school district to a town, it's a quirky legacy, but the names are about to get even wilder. Next up, Weiner, Arkansas. Yes, you heard that right, Weiner. It's a name that gets a laugh from just about everyone who passes through, but for the folks who live here, it's a source of pride and endless fun. The locals say it loud and proud, never missing a chance to crack a joke or share a story about their one-of-a-kind hometown. The town has fully embraced the name. Just look at their water tower, painted like a giant hot dog. It's impossible to miss, and it's become a quirky landmark that draws visitors from all over. The name actually comes from a German railroad official, but let's be honest. Everyone's here for the puns, and the town leans into it with a sense of humor that's contagious. The highlight of the year? The annual Arkansas Rice Festival, which brings the whole community together and features the legendary Weiner dog races, a spectacle you truly have to see to believe. Dozens of dachshunds, dressed in hilarious hot dog costumes, line up at the starting gate and race for glory. And of course, a little bit of chaos. It's a scene that's equal parts adorable and ridiculous. The whole town comes out, cheering on the adorable, sometimes confused dogs as they dash, wander, or just stop to sniff the grass. The laughter and excitement are infectious. It's less a race, more a parade of cuteness, with every dog showing off its own unique personality. Some run, some strut, and some just bask in the attention. The community spirit is incredible. Neighbors, friends, and visitors all come together, sharing food, stories, and plenty of laughs. Rice farming is serious business here, and the festival is a way to celebrate the harvest. But so is having fun with their unforgettable name. We met a family who's raced their dog, Oscar, for 3 years, custom jersey and all. They trained together, and Oscar is a local celebrity. For them, and for many others, the Weiner dog races are the highlight of their year, a tradition that brings generations together. Beyond the races, the festival is a celebration of local culture. Rice tasting, cooking contests, parades, and live music fill the streets with energy and joy. But let's be honest, everyone's here for the dogs. The races steal the show, and the dachshunds are the true stars of the festival. Weiner has turned a name that could be a punchline into their greatest asset, with pun-filled merchandise and a welcoming attitude that makes everyone feel at home. If you're ever in Arkansas, you have to stop in Weiner. It's a place that's proud of its quirks and happy to share them with visitors. Take a picture with the hot dog water tower, grab a souvenir, and if you're lucky, catch the races for a memory you'll never forget. This town doesn't take itself too seriously. And that's exactly what makes it so special. The laughter, the camaraderie, and the sheer joy are unforgettable. 2 more towns to go, and trust me, the last one is the wildest yet. Stay tuned. After all those wild names, here's a town that's just lovely. Welcome to Romance, Arkansas. It sounds like a Hallmark movie, and honestly, it kind of is. The main draw? The post office. Every February, people from all over the world send their Valentine's cards here to get them postmarked from Romance. Couples send wedding invitations for that special Romance, Arkansas stamp. The postmaster hand cancels every letter with a custom heart stamp. The name's origin? Maybe a romantic bluff, maybe a legendary couple. No one's sure, but the vibe is pure love. It's a quiet, peaceful place, no tourist traps, just beautiful scenery and a unique tradition. There's even a tiny chapel of love for couples who want to get married in romance. The town's identity is built on its name, and they wear it with pride. It's a sweet, wholesome break from the absurdity of the other towns. But a town's entire identity built on a postmark? That's Arkansas weird, in its own way. Ready for the final craziest stop? This is it, the weirdest town in Arkansas, Smackover. Even the name sounds like something out of a cartoon, right? But trust me, this place is as real and as wild as it gets. The name alone is a knockout. It's the kind of name that makes you do a double take and wonder, how did this even happen? Turns out, it actually comes from the French sumac couvert, which means covered in sumac. But somewhere along the way, it got twisted into Smackover, and honestly, Smackover is way more fun to say. The real story? In 1922, this tiny sleepy village struck oil, big time. One day, it was just another quiet spot in Arkansas, and the next, it was the center of a frenzy. Practically overnight, Smackover exploded from just 100 people to over 25,000. Imagine a town multiplying by 250 times in a matter of months. It was the Wild West all over again. Oil workers, gamblers, outlaws, and chaos everywhere you looked. The town was a magnet for anyone chasing fortune or trouble. The streets were rivers of mud and oil. People waded through knee-deep muck just to get to the saloon or the next big gamble. People became millionaires overnight. Fortunes were made and lost in the blink of an eye. Some folks struck it rich, while others lost everything just as fast. The town was so rough, it was called the toughest town in the world. Fistfights, shootouts, and wild nights were just part of daily life. Today, Smackover is a lot quieter, but you can still feel the pride in its wild past. The stories linger in the air, and the locals haven't forgotten their roots. The Arkansas Museum of Natural Resources tells the whole story, from the first gusher to the last boom. It's a must-see if you want to understand what made this place tick. Every year they throw the Smackover Oil Town Festival, oil derrick climbing, drill bit throwing, and a parade that brings the whole town together. It's a celebration of everything that makes Smackover unique. We watched a guy try to climb a greased pole, hilarious and a perfect tribute to the town's slippery, unpredictable history. You never know what's going to happen next. Smackover is the ultimate combo of a bizarre name and an even crazier story. It's a place where legends were born and the unexpected is always just around the corner. It's a town forged in black gold and chaos, and you can still feel that energy today. The oil pumps may be quieter, but the spirit of adventure is alive and well. That's why it's my pick for the weirdest town in Arkansas. If you're ever nearby, you've got to see it for yourself, because Smackover is truly one of a kind. That's our tour of Arkansas's weirdest towns. From Toadsuck to Smackover, we've seen it all. Which one surprised you most? Drop a comment below. If you had fun or learned something new, hit subscribe and join us for more wild adventures. We're on a mission to uncover America's hidden gems, and I want you along for the ride. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.